Tonight, we honor the district's 99% award recipients, a tradition that began 16 years ago. The award was established by the board to recognize middle and high school students who put forth their best effort, who are often overlooked because they don't call attention to themselves. To tell you more about this award, it's my pleasure to introduce the president of the Wichita Public Schools Board of Education, Mike Rodee.
As Mr. Garner mentioned, this award was established by the board 16 years ago. At that time, the board members were frustrated with the news media, seemed to cover only negative stories about how young people in our community, when in fact the vast majority, 99% of our students were doing the right thing. Our students were going to class, they were doing their homework, and they were respectful of their teachers and fellow students. So the board established this award to honor students who exemplify those characteristics. It is with great pride that our board continues this tradition of recognizing one outstanding secondary student from each school. So to the students that are here tonight, congratulations. We look forward to hearing more about you tonight from your teachers. Tonight is an opportunity to celebrate hard work and determination of our students. They are reaching the academic goals that have been set for them and are exhibiting social and emotional development that makes them outstanding employees for our community in the future. Congratulations, students.
We will now recognize our students from District 1, and I'd like to invite Ben Blankley and Dr. Thompson to the stage. District 1, if you will please come forward. Brooks Center for STEM and the Arts, Magnet Middle School, Gordon Parks, and East High School. Last Friday, students from Gordon Parks Academy participated in the 7th annual Art That Touches the Heart event as a part of the Wichita's Final Friday activities. This event was co-sponsored by the Art That Touches Your Heart Foundation and Wichita State University's Office of Diversity and Inclusion, and it showcased artwork by local and national Black artists at the Radigan Student Center on the Wichita State University's campus. This was a great way for our students to explore their artistry and to celebrate the contributions of Black artists. Now, please welcome the team from Brooks.
Good evening. My name is Amy Beckerman, and I am the counselor at Brooks. And this evening I have the honor of recognizing Liliana Devorce. She is one of our 8th graders, and she was nominated by 2 teachers, Miss Gensel and Miss Pachun. They nominated Liliana for the 99% award. Miss Pachun wrote, "Liliana is an 8th grade avid student and was a past student of mine as well. She is extremely focused, dedicated to her work, and quietly completes her responsibilities without needing reminders. Liliana's hard work and dedication are appreciated, and she is a pleasure to have in class. She is one to quietly do the right thing, no matter what stands in her way."
And next up is Gordon Parks Academy's STEM Leaders in Applied and Media Arts.
Good evening. It is my pleasure and honor to announce Chesley Buser as our 99% award recipient. Chesley was unanimously nominated by all the teachers of the middle school team. She always goes over and beyond. At our school, we have a motto to excel. She's not just okay taking an A on any assignment. She wants to do her very best. She can sometimes be overlooked because she is quiet and reserved, and no matter what challenges she faces, she always faces them strong. That's why we nominated her.
And finally, from District 1 is East High School.
Hello, my name is Derek Heckman. I'm an assistant principal at East. Mr. Hutchison has not been able to make it yet, so I get the pleasure to introduce Kimhong Chea. Kimhong Chea has been a tremendous success story in physics. At the start of the year, she was struggling to get to first hour class on time and was having a hard time connecting the work done in the class to the concepts of physics. But after a few weeks, she was getting to class on time and starting to ask questions. By the end of the semester, things started clicking. In the second semester, she has earned an A on both chapter exams and is a classroom leader. Other students will come to her when they need help, and she offers them great support and advice. Kim Hong is always very pleasant and kind to her classmates as well as their teacher. Thank you.
Next are our District 2 schools. And as our District 2 schools are coming forward, I would like to invite Julie Hedrick. Julie Hedrick, our board member for District 2. Those schools are Krista McCullough Academy, Coleman Middle School, Robinson Middle School, and Southeast. Now, we will celebrate District 2. First up is CMA.
Good evening, my name is Holly Elder. Marcello Perez is CMA's 7th grade 99% award recipient. Marcello is a bright young man with a wonderful future ahead of him. Marcello excels at everything he tries his hand at. He is an excellent reader, writer, mathematician, scientist, and historian. Marcello has been on the honor roll many times during his middle school years. This is all proof of Marcello's excellent work ethic. All of these things are special and something to be proud of, but there is something exceptional that sets Marcello apart, and this is something that can't be achieved academically. Marcello is an exceptional citizen. There is never a cross word or unkind intention behind his actions. Marcello is loved by his peers and staff at CMA. He is the first to open a door, loan a pencil, help pick up something dropped on the floor, or simply offer a smile. Marcello is a person that makes us all better for being around him. When asking students to describe Marcello, responses like, he's nice, smart, funny, sarcastic, and rich with friends are repeated over and over. So with all that, it is my pleasure to present Marcello Perez as CMA's 99% award.
Good evening. My name is Aubrey Brasser.
Coleman Middle School's 8th grade nominee for the 99% award is Alison Silva-Palacios. Alison conducts herself with a quiet resolve, leads by example, and demonstrates academic excellence with regularity. She does extra by participating in strolling strings after school, and she rarely misses. She can be counted on to do what's needed when it is needed, and always with a good attitude. Congratulations, Allison, our 99% award winner. Coleman Middle School is proud of you.
And next up is Robinson.
Good evening. I'm Steve Livingston, teacher at Robinson, and I have Jordan Terrell, who is an 8th grader at Robinson Middle School. And Jordan is a student everyone would want in their class. He lives up to our RAM charge statement of cooperative, hardworking, accountable, respectful, grateful, and engaged. But that's just the beginning. Jordan tries harder than any other student. He always tries to answer questions and shows great responsibility in completing his work. He began a science class with 30 students and adapted to the students, the curriculum, and is passing this class as well as his other classes. He's always willing to help the teacher and other students in every class. He loves helping in the categorical classroom where he is a teacher's aide. His sense of humor gives many students and teachers the giggles as they join in with him. We don't believe that there is another student that has overcome the social, emotional, and academic challenges that Jordan has. Chivalry is truly not dead when it comes to Jordan. He shows courage, honor, courtesy, and readiness to help others in a way that far surpasses most students. Jordan is a true Robinson Ram.
Thank you. And lastly, in our District 2 is Southeast High School.
Good evening, I'm Rob Maddox. I'm a teacher at Southeast, and it's my pleasure and honor to introduce you to our 99% award winner, Miss Kiera Buggs. She's taking and has taken honors and AP courses all the way through high school, and she's currently in my AP psychology class. She is extremely creative, artistic, and thorough with her work. She's a great reader, she has original ideas, and she works to the very best of her abilities. She's consistent with her behavior, her attendance, her respect, both toward me and more importantly towards her classmates, and she makes our class and Southeast a much better place. Kiera's mostly shy and mostly quiet. She is very positive, and she very, very much deserves this award, and I'm so proud to introduce her to you tonight. Thank you.
And again, thank you, District 2. Ernestine Crable is our District 3 board member, so we'd like to invite her to the stage. Our District 3 schools are Curtis Middle School, Jardine STEM and Career Exploration Magnet Middle Academy, Meade Middle School, and Dunlap Transition Campus at Chisholm. If you'll please make your way forward.
Hello and good evening. My name is Emily Queen, and I am proud to announce Curtis Middle School's 99% nominee, Hui Huyen. Hui is a very respectful, bright young man. He does a lot to help his classmates, to help his teachers, and to help those around him in any and every way he can. Hui will go out of his way to help those around him. He always does his work on time, to the best of his ability, and helps those around him to get their work done. His calming, positive, and quiet demeanor allows him to get along with those around him and adds a good atmosphere to the classes that he's in. Thank you. We are so proud of Hui.
And next up is Jardine.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Breen from Jardine, 8th grade teacher. I'm here to honor Marissa Courtwright, who unfortunately couldn't make it tonight. But Marissa is any teacher's dream. She works hard, cares about her grades, wants to learn, and is willing to help others. Aside from being all of those things, she also possesses the soft skills she needs to be successful. Marissa is able to communicate her needs in a way that is efficient and effective. Marissa has maintained a 3.48 grade point average through middle school and has applied to be an Avid next year at Southeast. Congratulations, Marissa.
Next up is Meade Middle School.
My name is Stacy Stricker. I'm a math teacher at Meade Middle School. It is my privilege to introduce you to Daniel Negrete. Daniel is an amazing student with so many attributes, it's hard to list them all. He is respectful and polite. He stands out when compared to others. He is a friendly face in the classroom, a great leader, and always has a positive outlook. We know that Daniel always participates and asks questions in class, so when moved into group work, we see him as a role model, providing help and understanding to others. Daniel is responsible, takes ownership for his own education, and is consistently trying to improve himself, his knowledge, and his grades. He is never a disruption and will in fact ask to move to another setting to avoid being distracted from the learning environment. We are proud to announce Daniel Negrete as Meade Middle School's winner for the 99% award.
And so next up is Dunlap Transition Campus at Chisholm.
There you go. Good evening. My name is Brian Wilson, principal at Dunlap Transition Campus, and it is my honor to celebrate Marian Castorena as our 99% award winner. I think that's a beautiful thing about Chisholm. Marian actually embodies the spirit, the uniqueness, and the great reasons why Chisholm is, in my opinion, the best school in the district. We are able to accept every student where they're at and work with them, and too often we take for granted the ability to communicate, the ability to show emotion, the ability to problem solve and take advantage of what our society has to offer. And Marian does that through her kindness. She might not be able to say she loves you, but she can show you she loves you. She might not be able to tell you the answer to a particular math problem, but she can tell you, or she can at least show you exactly how to get certain things done. And when we were, as a staff, I can tell you right now, at least 50% of our staff, it was a no-brainer. Everybody's like, yes, let's make sure Marian is awarded and celebrated, and we take full advantage of this opportunity to celebrate Marian Castorena as our 99% award winner.
And so next up is District 4, and I would like to invite Stan Reeser to the stage, please. Our District 4 schools are Allison Traditional Magnet Middle School, Hamilton Middle School, Truesdale Middle School, South High School and West High. So if you'll make your way to the stage, please. Our first school in District 4 is Allison.
Good evening. My name is Mitch Lynn. I am the principal at Allison, and it is truly an honor and a privilege to be a principal of what I feel is one of the best middle schools in this whole state. It's a great place. I'm here to take the place of Miss Eden, who had a commitment this evening. She is our National Academic League coach, and so we were playing Robinson tonight in the finals, so she couldn't be here. But the real reason we're here is this lovely young lady to my right, Miss Amelia Beck. We are truly very proud that she is our 99% award winner at Allison. She's an 8th grader. Our 8th grade team nominated her. And this is what they said. I asked Miss Eden, to send me kind of what she was planning on saying tonight, and I think she sent me a little bit of a shorter version, but here it is in a nutshell. Amelia always goes above and beyond in the classroom. She is a wonderful student, always on task, kind to others. She has perfect attendance and is always willing to work with anyone. I will say, in addition to that, Amelia is in honors classes at Allison and has been all 3 years, and she has maintained a perfect 4.0 all 3 years at Allison. Yep. And I think I'm going to brag on her a little bit, but she just got accepted to the IB program at East High, so we're very proud of that as well. So. Ladies and gentlemen, very proud to present our 99% award winner from Allison, Amelia Beck.
And next up is Hamilton Middle School.
Good evening. I'm Melinda Matuku, and I'm a math teacher at Hamilton Middle School. This is Edward Alvarez, and he's Hamilton's 7th grade 99% award student. Edward is the picture and definition of a model student. He works hard, not just on schoolwork, but on his character and behavior. He goes out of his way to help staff members and peers. He is a positive, cheerful, and flexible, even in the face of adversity. Edward is a strong member of our Hamilton Student Council. He participates in sports, band, and his academic performance is top-notch. We are very blessed to have Edward as part of our Hamilton royal family and look forward to Edward's continued success. Edward Alvarez.
And I get to celebrate Riley Riggle. Whereas I don't know Riley very well, I know that she is an outstanding representative of the Truesdale Middle School. Riley is an 8th grade student. She is an excellent person. She tries hard to get good grades, but more importantly, she tries hard to be a good person. She gives hugs to teachers throughout the building all day long. She always has a smile on her face and is willing to help anyone when they need it. She exemplifies what a 99% recipient should be in all areas. We're proud to name her as a 99% award winner for Truesdale Middle School. Riley. Next up is South High School.
Good evening. I'm Kara Leedy, principal at South High School, and beside me is Abigail Martin, senior. Abigail is a true example of determination and perseverance. She started her school journey as a student with autism. And so she decided in middle school that she was going to prove everybody wrong, that she had academic potential that no one knew. So as a high school student, she decided that she's going to take responsibility for all her schoolwork. So she started out freshman year in adaptive classes. But as a senior standing beside me now, she is enrolled in her second and third AP class, which is advanced placement, which is the top of the top. The one thing about Abby is that failure wasn't an option. And even if she struggles in a class right now, she works through it. She may come talk to me and say, I don't know if I can do this, but by the time we finish talking, she's got a plan of how she's going to do it, and she's going to do it well. She's an outstanding leader at South High School in our student leadership. She runs cross country, she runs track, and also she is a teen hero in the Real Men, Real Heroes student mentor program. Abigail Martin.
And lastly, in District 4 is West High.
Good evening, everyone. This is Elic Kindrick. It's West High's 99% award winner. I am Mr. Nelson, Elic's 9th grade administrator at West High School, and I would just like to share a couple of statements of Elic's teachers as to why they selected him for the 99% award. I would like to say that Elic is one teacher stated, I would like to say that Elic is a hardworking student who completes his work daily, who flies under the radar because he's very quiet and does not attract attention to himself. Another teacher noted, Elic should be nominated because he comes to class prepared to learn every day. He brings a positive attitude to class each and every class period, and he is always willing to help others. And lastly, Elic exceeds the criteria selection of the 99% award by placing a high priority on his learning and having the determination to be successful against all odds. Elic, our 99% award winner.
Next up is District 5. So we'd like to, actually President Mike Rodee is our District 5 person, so he's already on stage. Hadley Middle School, if you'll come on down, please. Mayberry Cultural and Fine Arts Magnet Middle School, Wilbur, and Northwest.
Good evening. I'm Patty Laney, one of the counselors at Hadley Middle School, and I am here with Angela Gonzalez. Although new to Hadley, Angela exemplifies a Hadley Blue Devil. She is conscientious about her work and takes her school career very seriously. She consistently shows up to school ready to learn and grow. She is helpful and kind to those around her and is a joy to have in class. Angela was nominated by Miss Roush, her social studies teacher, and it was agreed upon by all the 7th grade team, even the teachers that didn't have her in class. This is why Angela Gonzalez is our 99% award winner.
Next up is Mayberry Cultural and Fine Arts Magnet Middle School.
Good evening. My name is Jeff Friend. I'm the principal at Mayberry Middle School. Beside me is our 7th grade 99% award winner for this year. Connor Bell is a student that represents what is great in all of our schools today. He comes to class each day with a smile on his face and a willingness to learn. He understands what it means to be relentless and pursue success while treating other students and adults with respect and dignity. Connor is artistic and creative, which is evident in his musical endeavors outside of the school day. He never seeks to be the center of attention and has a quiet demeanor that can overshadow his quick wit. Connor's a joy to have in class and is most deserving of this award. We're very proud of Connor, and we're going to try to get him out of here because he has an entire family Taekwondo class to get to. So, Connor Bell.
And next up is Wilbur Middle School.
Good evening. I'm Mary Hernandez. I'm a math teacher, and I and Wilbur Middle School would like to recognize Noah Ronquillo for the 99% award. He is always at school, punctual, prepared, and eager to be challenged. A few weeks ago, he was even asking for higher level work, always ready to do more than what's expected. He demonstrates quality work despite any academic struggles. His behavior and work ethic are exemplary, and he's a role model to his peers. Many students tonight have been acknowledged for their quietness, and Noah is indeed quiet, but what is most exemplary is when he chooses to speak up. He participates in Circle of Friends and is an advocate for those who struggle to advocate for themselves. He befriends everyone and speaks up for what is right, never being a bystander. I and Wilbur Middle School are proud of you, Noah.
And lastly, in District 5 is Wichita Northwest.
Good evening. My name is Eric Hofer-Holdeman. I'm the principal at Northwest High School. Unfortunately, our 99% award winner, Celeste Evans, was not able to make it tonight, but I'm honored to present her to you nonetheless. Celeste was nominated by physics teacher Doug Weaver. Mr. Weaver writes the following about Celeste. Celeste Evans is unassumingly brilliant. She's a model student who is in class every day with a terrific attitude and disposition. Celeste doesn't shy away from challenging content and always gives her best, being very meticulous with the work she does. Her determination is amazing. Celeste is an extremely self-motivated young lady who simply does the right thing. Our 99% award winner is Celeste Evans. Thank you.
And our next district is 6, and so we'd like to invite Ron Gonzalez to the stage as we honor Marshall Middle School, Pleasant Valley Middle School, Stucky Middle School, Heights High School, North, that would be North High School, and then finally Northeast Magnet High School. Let's celebrate our next school in District 6, and that is going to be Marshall Middle School.
Good evening. I am Kara Penner, Science and Avid Elective Teacher at Marshall Academy Leaders in BioSmart. I am here to present to you Memphis Dockens, 7th grader. Memphis is an avid student at Marshall Academy Leaders in BioSmart, and she is a model student. She is hardworking, meticulous, and determined to succeed. Memphis has a terrific sense of humor as she is here to accept her Grammy Award. She is always willing to help and support her classmates and friends. She has a positive attitude and is a joy to have in class. Memphis is what we expect in all Marshall students. She has Marshall swag. Memphis displays her martial swag by showing respect to others, making wise choices, being accountable for her actions, and showing gratitude at all times. I present to you Marshall Academy 99% Award recipient Memphis Dockens.
And our next middle school is Pleasant Valley.
When Abby's name was suggested to the 6th grade teachers at Pleasant Valley Middle School, the answer was a resounding heck yes. As that was forwarded on to the 7th and 8th grade teachers as well, the answer was much the same. She's done a lot in her 3 years at PV: Circle of Friends, NEL third quarter presenter, continuous improvement in all subject areas, overcoming adversity as a student. She always advocates for herself, is honest, willing to work with anyone. She's a great kid and determined to succeed no matter what. Abby Cardona.
And our next middle school is Stucky.
Good evening. My name is Angie Nelson. I'm a science teacher at Stucky Middle School, and I have the privilege to announce Francisco Arreola as our 99% award winner. There is a student who shows up early to class, stays late, puts forth effort, asks for what he needs, does homework every night, helps others when he can, cares about his future, and wants to make himself and others happy. He has a kind heart and a drive to be better than he was the day before. His love of learning is just as strong as his love for life, and he is a strong young man. He reflects on his ability to be a good student, but always has his eye on the next task. He should be recognized for all these amazing qualities, but most of all because he deserves to know that he is loved and cared for because of who he is. I appreciate all that you do, Francisco, and I'm looking forward to so many great accomplishments from you, so congratulations on your award.
Next up is Heights High School.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kristen Johnson, and it is my delight to introduce Miss Shamari Smith as the 99% award winner for Heights High School. Shamari exemplifies the spirit of the 99% award in all ways. Shamari has maintained an excellent GPA at Heights and will soon graduate with honors and has been approved to graduate a year early. Her citizenship in classes is beyond reproach. Whenever her name is mentioned, students, teachers, and staff at Heights smile and make comments about her pleasant demeanor, work ethic, and attention to detail. Teachers at Heights have been blessed to have Shamari as a student, and she has been a role model for her fellow students. I see only great things in the future for our Shamari. Thank you.
I too get to celebrate Shamari as I was her middle school principal at Brooks, so congratulations, Shamari, once more. Next up is North High School.
Good evening. My name is Belinda. Sorry, I'm hoarse from talking all day. My name is Belinda Payne. I'm a math teacher at North High. The winner from North High for the 99% award is Michelle Orona. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here this evening. Michelle is always in the right place at the right time with a great attitude. No matter what is happening around her, Michelle is on task and completes her work. She always helps her peers when they ask her, and if she notices someone is struggling, she offers her assistance. This semester, she is also a proctor in my 7th hour math class. This is a large class that can be a challenge, but having Michelle this semester has helped me tremendously. This class is more on task, and she will actually study the lesson so that she can help the students when I'm not available. Michelle goes above and beyond in all of her classes. Thank you.
Another student that I get to celebrate. She is the 99% award recipient from Northeast Magnet, Amariani Garcia. Amariana started off the year a little shaky, her freshman year, but steadily improved during her high school because of her hard work and commitment to education. As a student in our law, and these are statements from the Law Academy at Northeast, as a student in her Law Academy, she has pursued both the pre-law track and the fire science track. This is something that various students have done because of the demands of the program. Amariani has an excellent work ethic in all areas. As a part of her community and service requirement, she's helped raise money to install a well in a community without potable drinking water. Now, that's greatness for civic engagement. Amariani, thank you, and we celebrate you at Northeast. We're just about at the close of our ceremony. Next is our Vice President, Cheryl Logan, and she represents the district at large, so I'd like to invite her to the stage. Wichita Alternative High School and Wichita Virtual High School, if you will come on down. Although we have 6 geographic Board of Education districts, we also have an at-large district. These 2 students are both housed at Chester Lewis Academy Learning Center. So we welcome our first team, who is represented from the alternative school.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Brianna Rennick. I am one of the counselors at the Chester I. Lewis Academic Learning Center, and it is my pleasure this evening to introduce Emilio Feist, who is a senior at the alternative high school. Emilio is the most recent student to meet the requirements of graduation set forth by our school board, and so he will be ringing the bell, which is a special tradition at the alternative high school to recognize students who have graduated. He'll be doing that this week. He is kind and considerate of others. One of his teachers, who's worked with him for all 4 years as he transferred from Metro Meridian to Wichita Alternative, has indicated that he is polite and often patiently waits his turn in class for help. His teachers really do enjoy him very much, and let me assure you, the ladies in the office will be so sad when Emilio is done on this Wednesday, because he is so kind to run errands for them and things sometimes, especially to the school store. In addition to his schoolwork at Wichita Alternative, he's worked hard assisting our site technology specialist with cleaning and preparing computers, which is no small feat at the school that houses the virtual high school. And through the summer, he did some extra work at the CPRF and earned some extra credits. Emilio is planning to attend Butler Community College to major in software development and use his graphic design talents. And we are so proud to honor Emilio and delighted that he was able to be here this evening. So, thank you.
And last, but certainly not least, is our virtual school from Chester Lewis.
Hello, my name is Catherine Hurt, and I teach at the virtual school. Wichita Virtual School has selected Luis Armando Sauzameda-Hurtado. Luis is a senior who will be finished with his coursework just before spring break. We love having Luis at virtual school because he comes into school regularly and he is incredibly polite. I will never forget the first time he really introduced himself to me. He had been coming to the testing lab regularly at that point, but was always very quiet. However, when he introduced himself to me, it was with the utmost confidence. In addition to his strong sense of self and excellent writing skills, he is not afraid to work hard or to ask questions. We are all impressed that Luis has been so determined to get his work done and done right. One other thing that he does that is very special is to help other students and show them where they need to go, especially when they are new or lost. We will all be so proud to see him graduate this year. Thank you, Luis, and congratulations.
I want to wrap up by saying a few words. Parents, just lastly want to give you kudos and take this opportunity, parents, for you to remain sitting in your seat. And everyone, let's stand for our parents and clap for our parents, because parents, we could not do this work without you. Thank you. And once again, on behalf of the Wichita Public Schools, thank you, students, for all that you do, and you're making a difference in your schools each and every day.